Everyone wants an iPhone, but not everyone should buy an expensive one. In 2026, smartphones are more powerful than ever. Prices are higher than ever, and most people still use their phones for the same daily things. That's why today we're talking about a phone that many people ignore, but quietly makes the most sense for a lot of users, the iPhone, say, 2026. The question is simple. Is this the smartest iPhone you can buy right now, or is it a compromise you'll regret? If you're a student, a first-time iPhone buyer, or someone who just wants a reliable phone without spending flagship money, this video is especially for you. I'm not here to read specs or hype features you don't need. I want to help you decide, honestly, if the iPhone, say, 2026 fits your real life, or if you should look elsewhere. Let's start with something important. Most people don't buy bad phones. They buy the wrong phone for their lifestyle. And Apple understands this. The iPhone, say, exists for people who care more about performance, longevity, and reliability than flashy design. In 2026, this phone is built around the idea that power doesn't need to look expensive. In daily use, the iPhone, say, 2026 feels fast, really fast. Apps open instantly, scrolling is smooth, and multitasking feels effortless. Whether you're switching between online classes, social media, notes, or streaming videos, the experience stays consistent. This is where Apple's advantage shows. You're not paying for extra cameras or fancy materials, you're paying for performance that lasts for years. For students, this matters a lot. A phone isn't just for calls anymore. It's your planner, your notebook, your communication tool, and sometimes even your work device. The iPhone, say, handles all of this without slowing down even after long use. That means you won't feel the need to upgrade every year, which saves money in the long run. Now let's talk about battery life, because this is where people worry the most. The iPhone, say, 2026 isn't designed to be a 2-day battery monster, but it is reliable for a full day of normal student use. Think classes, messaging, browsing, light video watching, and social media. If you're someone who games heavily or streams for hours, you'll need to manage charging. But for most people, it comfortably gets through the day without stress. Charging is quick, and in real life, that matters more than big numbers on paper. A short charge between classes or before heading out is usually enough. It's practical, not flashy, and that theme repeats throughout this phone. The camera is another area where expectations matter. This is not a content creator's dream phone, but it's more than good enough for everyday life. Photos are sharp, colors are natural, and skin tones look realistic. For social media, video calls, scanning documents, and casual photography, it does the job very well. Where it really shines is consistency. You don't have to fight the camera. You point, you shoot, and the result is usable almost every time. For students who just want memories, assignments, and quick uploads, that reliability is more important than having 5 lenses you rarely use. Design-wise, the iPhone, say, 2026 keeps things simple. Some people will call it old-fashioned. Others will call it familiar. The truth is, it's comfortable. It fits easily in your hand, in your pocket, and in daily life. No unnecessary weight, no awkward size. If you like smaller phones that don't scream for attention, this design makes sense. Yes, the display is not the most advanced in 2026. It doesn't have the flashiest refresh rate or the most dramatic colors. But it's clear, sharp, and perfectly usable for everyday tasks. For reading, studying, messaging, and watching videos, it does what it needs to do without distraction. One of the biggest reasons people choose the iPhone, say, is software support. Apple is known for keeping phones updated for many years, and that matters more than most people realize. This phone won't feel outdated quickly. New features, security updates, and app support will continue long after many budget Android phones slow down or lose updates. That long-term support is especially important if you're buying with limited money. You want a phone that stays useful for 4 or 5 years, not something that feels old after one. In that sense, the iPhone, say, 2026 is a safe investment. Now, let's be honest about the downsides. If you care deeply about design trends, ultra-thin bezels, or top-tier displays, this phone might feel boring. If mobile photography is your main passion, there are better options. And if you want the longest battery life possible, you'll find stronger competitors. But here's the key question. Do you actually need those things? Or do you just like the idea of them? This phone is not trying to impress everyone. It's trying to be useful for the right people. And that's why it works. So who should buy the iPhone, say, 2026? Students, first-time iPhone users, people switching from older phones, and anyone who wants smooth performance without paying premium prices. If you want an iPhone that just works, stays fast, and doesn't pressure you into upgrading every year, this is a very smart choice. Who should skip it? Power users, heavy gamers, mobile photographers, and people who care deeply about having the latest design. If you want the best of everything, this is not the phone for you, and that's okay. At the end of the day, the iPhone SE 2026 proves an important point. You don't need the most expensive iPhone to get a great iPhone experience. Sometimes the smartest choice is the one that fits your life, not your ego. If this video helped you understand whether the iPhone SE 2026 is right for you, hit the like button and subscribe to ATM Communicate for honest smartphone advice. Let me know in the comments, would you buy this phone in 2026 or would you choose something else? And in the next video, we'll talk about another phone that looks affordable but hides some serious surprises. You don't want to miss that.